Boom. Shit. Yeah. So, you are here with the ghost that taught you the most. Ghost from the West Coast. And what I have brought us here today, for, I just wanted to let y'all get a little thing of the surroundings. Fucking I just want to talk about fucking estrogen and testosterone. Testosterone and estrogen. I just want to talk about those two things and the difference. One of the difference between them. Two, how they work. And three, most importantly, how both men and women use these. You feel me? Because it's not just like it's not just like black and white to where testosterone. Guys got a lot of testosterone, and guys got a lot of testosterone, and girls have a lot of estrogen, and that's it. No, we have both of them. We all have both of them. We all have testosterone and estrogen. Shout out to Dolo the Pilot Man and Soul Group for this next information. But testosterone. We men and women, we all have testosterone, but it's just that men are gonna have we all have estrogen and testosterone. We have all of these, but men are just gonna have a little bit more testosterone than women, and women are gonna have a little bit more estrogen than men. But that doesn't mean a woman doesn't have testosterone, and that doesn't mean a man doesn't have estrogen. So it really just turns into fucking like how us as whatever body you chose, man or woman, or how you chose to use it. Testosterone these are both sexual hormones or chemicals or whatever you want to call it, hormones. They're both sexual hormones for men and women. Testosterone is a sexual hormone for men, and estrogen is a sexual hormone for women. But the difference between them is testosterone is more bent on like your physical. They're both physical as hell, but testosterone is more bent on your muscle and promoting hair growth, and actually, and like confidence and shit like that, and like just like putting the bass in a motherfucker voice. You feel me? So essentially fucking testosterone is pretty much the thing that makes men many or more man like. It's the thing that's gonna grow facial hair, which I need to fucking shave, but fucking it's the thing that promotes shit like facial hair, growth, bone structure, the actual bone structure, like how, like the mass of it, and fucking sperm production. You guys remember testosterone is a sexual hormone. So pretty much it's the thing that gives men their oomph, and estrogen is more so it is growth, just like testosterone, but it's more like growth in specific areas. This motherfucker fast. And honestly, damn, I forgot this fucking mic sucks on this fucking phone. So I might have to redo this shit, but I'm gonna see after I'm finished recording this. But like Yeah, estrogen is more in charge of shit like it's in charge of growth in specific areas like the buttocks, the hips. You feel me? Breasts, all that good shit. All that good. Estrogen is in charge of that good shit. You feel me? Fucking how I ain't gonna get too sexual, but fucking yeah, fucking estrogen is the thing that is more or less in charge of honing something or just helping something to grow or nourish is self. So this is why it's in charge of growth in just specific areas as opposed to like testosterone where it might just make you just straight up grow taller. You feel me? Estrogen is more or less gonna make you grow in certain specific areas and things like that. Yeah, it's also used for it pretty much has everything to do with the specifics of what happens like during things like pregnancy, during things like it's just stuff like that. It gets more specific, but yeah. That's just be fucking. That's just like basically the definition of them. Fucking. One is the masculine fucking sexual organ, and then the other one is the feminine. Hormone, sexual hormone, and the other one is the feminine. But essentially, what I'm trying to get to is okay, yeah, we all got access to both of them. We all have access to both of them. But like when I'm really trying to get to a point of what I'm actually trying to say, it's just straight up that okay, you can see that fucking okay, like nowadays there's a lot of like I feel like it's more yeah, we have all of these men are gonna have 60% more testosterone, and women are gonna have 60% more estrogen. But essentially, how it plays out and how you see it play out physically, other than scientifically, is like testosterone. I can for sure speak for testosterone. Of course, you feel me? I'm a male. I'm in a nigga's body. You feel me? So yeah, essentially, like testosterone is literally that thing that okay, you gonna get the idea of something. Testosterone is you actually acting on your idea, like whatever you have in your head, actually playing that shit out and not just letting it be in your head. You feel me? So essentially, testosterone is all about thought and action. It's all about thought and action. And if you are deep into psychology, okay, you already know. Okay, deep in the male psyche, that's all that we do. Okay, think and act on something. You think about something and act on it. Fucking so yeah, testosterone has a lot to do with also adrenaline. Also adrenaline and getting your blood pumped. This is why both estrogen and testosterone they like because they're so physical. Fucking working out and shit like that. Working out and like just a healthy routine. Like yeah, just exercise and shit like that will help out testosterone and estrogen for the long run, for sure. Both of them for men and women. Like your testosterone, it will be helped. Like especially if you are low on testosterone, which younger men usually aren't gonna be low on testosterone. But to be honest, the reason why I make this video is because oh yeah, like nowadays it is low key, like you can see, okay, yeah, it's a lot of fucking unmasculine men, and it's a lot of fucking masculine females. Fucking But it ain't no one's fault, especially the female part. That ain't no one's fault. Like me, my personal beliefs, I believe that women shouldn't have to like fucking get up and work certain jobs, like fucking just certain shit. Construction worker, obviously. Fucking warehouse, that's one of them. Shit like real up and physically demanding job. I don't think females gotta do that. I don't think females should have to do that. Like, yeah, I feel like there's other things, there's other ways. And to be honest, you just don't like the reason why this shit is allowed to happen is because you don't see a lot of real men who are putting other men in position to do some shit other than fucking just letting like the government and other motherfuckers just do shit and run shit and fucking you ain't got nothing to fucking oh man, I gotta do my fucking hair and all that shit. But like fucking yeah, fucking like it's all types of shit. Like it's just too much weak ass niggas, weak ass men guys that aren't men. They just guys. They're some guy. They're not men. And it's like I'm not trying to get on nobody specifically, but it's just like it's like so much in the world right now. So where like I feel like this shit I'm talking about, yeah, it might be important. Cause like why is this? Like yeah, especially if it was to go into like talk about like urban community, urban areas and shit like that. Like where it's more people, but there's less like a lot of people. I fucking come across. I ain't came across nobody that fucking own a business or somebody that could like their presence would be beneficial. Just them being like you don't see a lot of that. Like I feel like a real man is someone who, you're able to actually do something in society, and I don't mean like you contribute to society by working and fucking paying your fucking taxes. No, I mean like somebody who like you might gotta like somewhat of a say so or some shit something like the easiest thing I could describe is somebody who owns a business. That's the fastest thing I could describe. So what actual men do things themselves, and they really don't need nobody or nothing else. But fucking just them and how they do shit alone is inspiring enough for other people to follow and shit like that. Fucking and it's also like you gotta know to play your position and shit like I feel like as a man you need to strive. You have to strive to be the best. You can't just I'm relaxed, but no. Like I don't know. I know my like how I look at it is look at that shit. Fucking hot ride, dog. Yeah, I know like how I look at it might be a little different from everybody's. But yeah, I just feel like the actual man, okay, you actually getting up, you doing shit, you putting shit into motion, you putting shit into action. All that good shit, even if it's just like you said, you just sitting up and talking on a fucking camera or some shit like that. You ain't even gotta know what you're talking about. You just do something. Just do something. Like literally, like that's it. Just do something and just know that's you. Do something and know that shit's you. Like for sure. And always respect yourself. Fucking but like yeah, it's a whole lot of fucking masculine ass fucking females, a bunch of females like they don't want to work, but they want to work or some shit like that, or motherfuckers be putting in their head that they need money or some shit like that. And no, I ain't saying like fucking yeah jobs is not good. Like I know everybody's in a different position. Like there's motherfuckers out there, that is just how it is. The world is the way it is. You feel me? But like still at the same time, I feel like a lot of women know that too. Like don't need to work like that. Like it's certain shit that women should be working on that ain't gotta be some grueling ass fucking task or some shit like that. Fucking but for sure, like, so, like, basically the reason why I say all that is because, okay, it's a lot of fucking, I feel like it's a lot of women that's a little bit more in the testosterone, or in a fucking flutter. You can't say flutter fight, but like more like fucking, they're more in the adrenaline part, where it's like, oh, I feel like I have to do something, so I feel comfortable again. And it's like there's no need for it, but like, it's nobody's fault. It's the world that we in right now. It's the world that we in right now. Fucking and toxic fucking cultures and shit like that. Like, but like, it's all good though. I just feel like, you know, like, yeah, it probably is a lot of people saying shit. Probably ain't enough people saying like the right shit or some shit like that. But yeah, back onto the topic though. Fucking testosterone, it is literally like the most physical way, the most easiest thing I could say to describe what testosterone does and how it works is it pretty much, okay, it puts an idea in your head that you are almost, you're not forced to act on, but you know you wouldn't feel right without acting on that shit. So like extremely testosterone, like you could just look at high adrenaline moments, and that, okay, that's when the most testosterone is used. So shit like making a decision. So yeah, it does help with decision making and shit like that. Fucking and planning out like shit like that. But essentially, like, the fastest way you can see like how adrenaline gets used is like shit like skydivers and shit like skydivers, bungee jumpers, shit like that is extremely high in testosterone. Sports is another one. All sports, all physical activities, all sports require some sort of testosterone to do it, male or female. Like literally any sort of extremely physical activity, you're gonna start drawing on the adrenaline or the testosterone. So testosterone is closely linked to adrenaline. That was another point that I'm not sure if I made in this video, but yeah, adrenaline is closely linked to testosterone. So that's why I was going off on like why it's not really good, like so much women being masculine energy, because it's like using a lot, you might be using a lot of adrenaline that you really do not need to be using at the moment. And adrenaline likes to create, and you know, women are ultimate creators, but essentially like all of that action that it takes to fucking do adrenaline type things will wear a woman out much faster than a man. But it's reasons for that. It's because that's why we have more testosterone. We have 10% more testosterone than women. And estrogen is more for like it does help fucking like physical activity and shit like that. It does help that shit too, but estrogen is more rules over like bodily functions that happen automatically. Like testosterone and adrenaline, it happens automatically when you're doing certain shit, but you know, you don't do certain shit automatically though, you feel me? Estrogen, it's not like that. Estrogen kind of works automatically on the spot type of thing. It's like more, it has everything to do with like the a woman's cycles and shit like that, and like menstrual cycles and shit like that, pregnancy, and developing certain aspects of the body, not the whole thing. Yeah, it does affect the whole body, but it more or less affects certain body parts more than other, like the breast more than the stomach, unless you're pregnant. Fucking like shit like that, like the thighs and shit will be being affected by estrogen. Yeah, I'm not trying to walk that way. Yeah, I'm not trying to but yeah, estrogen is more for like, okay, I could relax. Motherfucker had a long day at work. Okay, I'm gonna go to sleep. It'll help you with shit like, okay, I'm gonna go to sleep, or like how hard it is to get out of bed in the morning and shit like that. And everything with the cycles of our bodies and things like that. Like how you see a guy that's that has more estrogen than like the reason why it's a little bit more important that women, like for women to be aware of something like that, is because they could get hit with that a lot more easier than fucking guys. Like a lot of women, like, well, they'll gain access a lot quicker to their testosterone than a guy will jump into the estrogen, you feel me? But yeah, essentially, like estrogen, like how you can see estrogen is like, okay, this is what makes a motherfucker just sit up and feel, cause that's a key word, feel like, oh, I can't even do it today, like I'm not, I can't I can't do it today, like it's like shit, it's like shit like that, like, oh yeah, routine is bad, okay, yeah, I'm not, no, it's more like, okay, it's more like estrogen is more dealing with your feelings and shit like that. It's more dealing with like how you use the emotions and shit. So did you let your emotion ultimately affect whether you went to work or not? It's like shit like that. Shit like that. I'm tired today. I'm tired today. I don't want to go up and hang out with friends today. It's like shit like that. It's like honing in. So like, okay, I gotta, like, like, essentially estrogen is more or less preparing your body to do something. So it's like estrogen is used for it. Estrogen more or less comes out when you're resting and when you're chilling, essentially, like when you're not doing way too much. Okay, that's when you might jump into the estrogen bag, male or female. Like, it's more like estrogen is extremely about planning and shit like that. Testosterone makes you act on your plan. Estrogen will make you come up with a plan in general. But yeah, this one is a little bit more complicated for me because obviously I'm a dude. You feel me? I just started doing the research on this shit today. Well, I got the idea yesterday, and I started doing the research today. Because I thought it was interesting. Just learning about like testosterone and shit and kind of what it does to the body. And I figured, like, other than what shit like scientists and shit are saying, okay, yeah, testosterone makes you, it helps you to come up with a thought and act on your thought. So the best way to describe testosterone is like that moment where when you are trying to get at a female or some shit, like, do my little, yeah, you trying to get at a female and shit. It's like testosterone is the thing that actually makes you do it, or makes you feel the need to even, it makes you even have that attraction. Like naturally, women pull out testosterone from men, essentially. So it's like testosterone is the, like, that's the thing. Like, those is the things that, okay, why you get the thought of, oh, that's a badass female, I'm finna go fucking say what's up. It's like that, you feel me? And like, estrogen is more like, okay, I'm gonna make sure I look good this time when I go outside, because I feel good and I feel like it's possible for me to get a man's today. So it's like shit like that. Or it's like that fucking estrogen, oh, it's that time of the month. Motherfucker just horny as fuck. Shit like that. Shit like that. Or fucking, oh, I fucking hate everybody today. I hate everybody. I don't want to talk to nobody. It's like shit like that. Like how motivated you are to keep doing what the fuck you doing, or doing what the fuck you doing. Like shit like that. That's why it causes mood swings in women. It causes mood swings in women. Cause that shit right there, it's like the charge, essentially. But yeah, man, that's it today. I'm gonna review these shits. If I don't like the audio, that's just gonna be an opportunity for me to just see where I did wrong. Well, let's see where I was right at, see where I was wrong at, and just keep going and do a little bit more research and shit like that. But if I do upload this shit, thank you for watching. Thank you for making it this far in the video. Like I said before, you're here with the ghost from the West Coast. You feel me? Yeah, if you made it this far, thank you. You throw a thumbs up or whatnot, and press that sub button or whatever. But shit, hey, you should keep your day on the road. Keep your day on the road. Peace.